Things that we might consider impossible do not stop happening around us. A little girl was abandoned by her parents. Later, it was discovered that she was pregnant by her brother. Kang Nem Gru was born in Henan province, China. 3 days after birth, the girl was abandoned in a field by her biological parents. Some reports believe she was left in the field because they could not care for her. Luckily, she was found by farmer Wang Qi Huang. That day, Wang had finished work and was on her way home when she heard a baby crying in the field. She approached and saw the child wrapped in clothes. Wang stated that she waited for an hour hoping to see if someone would come to pick up the baby. While waiting, she picked him up to comfort him and felt a connection with the baby. After no one came, she decided to take him home. Wang and her husband, Quan Zi, are lifelong farmers. They had been married for more than 8 years but had never had a child. They believed the baby girl was the child they longed for. The couple had prayed for many years to have a child and were now convinced that Kang was the answer to their prayers. The farmers took charge of the child and decided to adopt her. Although the adoption process was quite difficult, the couple persevered. They had to undergo several checks to prove their suitability. Kang found a home to call her own. The girl got along well with the other children in the small mountain village where they resided and was also loved by everyone else. After a while, however, things went awry for the girl and her family. Her mother said, "I was happy. My husband was happy. Kang was the daughter God gave us. Everyone in the village loved my daughter. She was a good friend, and our village is not very big, so everyone knows each other. But suddenly my daughter's belly started to grow. I thought maybe she was gaining weight, but it was getting bigger and bigger. This girl's belly kept expanding so much that it attracted teasing from neighbors. Everyone started saying different things about her, started treating her badly. Some parents wouldn't allow their children to play with her. Her father and I were very worried because she started crying every night. She couldn't sleep because she was always in pain. She started having difficulty walking, and after a while she couldn't eat anymore, so we had to take her to the hospital," Wang said. Kang was taken to the hospital where the doctor performed numerous tests on the 18-month-old girl. The doctor realized that the reason for the girl's protruding belly is a rare disease that affects 1 in 500,000 people. They told their parents that their daughter was pregnant. How is this possible? How is it possible for a girl who is not even 2 years old to be pregnant? Wang said, "When the doctor said Kang was pregnant, I thought they made a mistake. It's not possible." The doctors reported that the girl is a twin and that her condition is called fetus in fetu. It is an anomaly in which one baby is swallowed by the other. It is a condition in which the malformed, parasitized fetus is found in the body of its twin. Sometimes the congenital anomaly remains asymptomatic and does not appear until later ages. However, now that the unborn twin was growing inside her, it crushed her organs as it grew. I was shocked because I had never heard of anything like this. I told them it was impossible. How could it be? We never knew Kang was a twin, and then to hear that she was carrying her twin made it even stranger. My wife and I thought we might lose our daughter, but the doctor told us there was a solution, said the girl's father. The doctors told the farmers that their daughter needed immediate intervention. However, Wang and her partner are just farmers with a very low income. They could not afford the $1,400 operation. The future looked very bleak for the girl. They had no family members they could turn to for money, especially since they needed it so soon. So guess what? The hospital staff did everything they could for her. They helped her get the Red Cross involved and made a GoFundMe page to raise the amount needed for the operation. Isn't it amazing? I told my wife that the doctors and nurses are our guardian angels. Their kindness amazed me, and also that of all the people who heard about Kang's story and decided to help us, said Quan. It took 10 hours of complex surgery to remove the tumor, but there were no complications. Doctors told her parents that they would be able to take their daughter home in a couple of weeks. Dr. Zhang Huaidan, chief surgeon, explained that the girl's parents did not have enough money for the operation, but we knew we had to act and find a way to help her. We had to act immediately because without the operation, Kang would not have survived. Dr. Zhang stated that he realized that they had to intervene and help the family because the young girl was in a very delicate condition, and he was surprised by the support they received from people. I'm glad we were able to raise the money in a short time. The girl and her family are blessed and fortunate. Her parents brought her in at the right time, and delay could have permanent consequences. She will be able to return home at the end of the month with her parents. It was a very real risk of cardiac arrest. The pressure on her chest and belly was too great, but she is now out of danger. The little girl will be able to live and enjoy her life like other children, and I'm glad I was able to help make that a reality. Wang was overwhelmed by the support she received. Kang, the little girl, was saved by numerous kind-hearted people who were touched by her story. We are very grateful. We were worried that she would die. All these people don't know us and still decided to help my daughter. Before she was crying in pain and holding her belly, now we can expect her to have a normal life like other children. Kang has returned to her village and can now eat solid food and do the things she couldn't before. His mother said he doesn't understand what has happened to him, but he is happy. Someday he might have children of his own. Kang's story is proof that every act of kindness can make a big difference. Which part of this story did you find the most interesting? Until next time, stay safe.